Muffled clapping. Muffled clapping. Hello, everybody. Hello. Cross your fingers. This hotel internet holds up. We don't plan on doing a lot of streaming from this hotel because we are in. Let me show you. I had a big plan, but I don't have enough studio lights to make it work. So I'm going to show you now the background. There we go. You can't see me. I mean, do you really want to see me at this point? This is the view from my hotel. Oh, there I go. Internet goes down immediately. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay on camera.
You're fine. You seem fine to me.
But to them, I don't know what they're seeing because I got like one dot. But
yeah.
So there we go. Can you see it now? I'm in Paris. I'm in Paris. Gay Paris. We're in Las Vegas for the meetup, everybody. Get over there. Very professional operation here. The Awful Tower. Yes. The Awful Tower. Hail, chat. Hey, I'll say hello to you in just a moment, but let's not risk having extra windows up. The only way you're seeing this live stream right now on Rumble, by the way, and YouTube too, but on Rumble is because of Mozilla. Chrome was just not working because of shit. But this episode is brought to you by 1775 Coffee. Imagine winning a prize worth over $100,000 just for drinking some coffee. A brand new Cybertruck and $30,000 in cash could be yours. But this is your last week to enter. It ends April 420. It ends 420, yo. 1775 Coffee is fueling the giveaway, and every dollar you spend equals an entry. No hoops. No selling your data to some tech giant that thinks free speech is a threat. Just small batch single origin coffee, roasted weekly, and brewed with backbone. It's the official coffee for free thinkers, hard workers, and the Rumble crowd that's uncancelable. Uncancelable. That more uncancelable than your uncle's Easter rant about globalists and the price of eggs. If Rumble is the platform for uncensored truth, 1775 is the coffee that keeps it caffeinated. Go to 1775coffee.com, use code Nerdrotic and save 15% and enter before the giveaway ends. A Cybertruck, $30,000, and coffee that kicks harder than CNN's ratings crash. Don't wait. Someone's walking away with this prize, and with 1 week left, it could be you. It could be you. And there's more. There's more. Before I say hello to you all, I have to do this one window at a time, one day at a time. Rumble is offering memberships again. Well, they're always offering memberships, really. Free speech is under attack, but Rumble refuses to back down. We've always believed in empowering voices, no matter how unpopular. And now we're taking the fight to the next level. When major advertisers conspire to pull their dollars, even brands like Dunkin' Donuts and Disney on other platforms turn their backs, claiming Rumble had a right-wing culture. But we're here not to fit the mold. We're here to defend free expression. To strengthen this mission, we're excited to offer Rumble Premium, a completely ad-free experience with exclusive benefits for viewers and creators. You'll find exclusive content from creators like Russell Brand, Dr. Disrespect, Timcast, and the Mug Club from Crowder. You'll also find Geeks and Gamers, Ryan Kinnell. I should have said Kinnell. You'll find me, Culture Casino, I think Drunk 3PO. Is Y-Files on Rumble? They should be on Rumble. It's more than a subscription. It's a stand for free speech. Your voice matters. Join Rumble Premium. For a limited time, you can get $10 off an annual plan using promo code Nerdrotic. Visit rumble.com/premium/Nerdrotic and claim your discount today. Together, we can turn the tide. Whether you join Rumble or simply keep watching, your support helps keep free speech alive. Holy shit. What a morning. I get to Vegas. I'm like, I am going to just chill today. You know, I got some video work to do, but I was going to do it later tonight. I was going to prep another video. I was going to take a lovely walk with my lovely wife who's sitting way the hell over there in our giant suite. I'll tell you about that later. Hi, honey. And then they fucking officially make Snape black. God damn it. So I'm going to make a video, but we're going to talk about it here today. And I know I just made a video, but like, I guess I have more to say. I guess I have more to say on this because I'm a Harry Potter fan, unapologetic Harry Potter fan. I freaking love those books. I even like the movies. Unapologetic. I think it's a great story. Watched all the movies with the fam. What was that? Yeah, we took the kids they had a Harry Potter exhibit in Chicago. We took the kids there. It was great. The Harry Potter experience. I don't know if you guys that thing toured. But yeah, so we'll talk about that. And Doctor Who's ratings sucked. That's not shocking news at all. That is not shocking news at all. But first, let's say hello to everybody. Piddly Widdly, Eric K. and his wrench, Voraxalon, King Stannis, 88. Stannis is the Manus, the true king, the true protector of the realm. Stannis. You may not like his ways. Sure, he burns his daughter, and that's definitely going to happen in the book because George said it's going to happen in the book. Sure. He's banging a chick that looks hot, but she's actually 400 years old. But he ain't wrong. He's the king. He's the king. What up, everybody? WG is here. Sly Yanka, thumbs up, 1981. Lewis G. Smooth the DJ. What's up, Smooth? Sammy is here. Barry McCockiner. Barry McCockiner is here. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Mike Spilligan. Selwind. Hertz Donut. Promo code Pillow. Barry. Oh, hi, Barry. I see you again. Razor Burn. Roger Nichols. Big Papa Puntsy. Normie Adjacent. Jacob P. Colin DeGrow. Ghost Army. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. David. Joseph Blanco. Amendthen. I can't say that. Zero. Spelled with an X. Still a zero. It's all right. Rodimus Prime. Geeks and Gamers. What's up, Geeks and Gamers? Is that the real Geeks and Gamers? Because it would be, oh, they have rated the stream. So it's the real Geeks and Gamers. What's up? 199. You never know. Nerd Cookies. Good morning, Nerd Cookies. Nerd Cookies, I heard, I just got up. I was in a good mood. And then I saw the news. I was just like, well, shit. Well, shit. Mikey Gussler. I'm going to continue to ignore you, Mikey Gussler. This is me ignoring you, Mikey Gussler. Eric takes full credit for the Geeks and Gamers raid, which he should. That's fine. I'm going to continue ignoring you, Mikey Gussler. Okay? Just to let you know. Just to let you know. Been a member for 4 months. Cheers. Cheers. All right. Nerd Cookies does rock on Versus and on our own channel. Go watch her videos. Subscribe to her channel. She cool. X-Ray Girl, I guess we can we're gonna do the square up in a bit. We're gonna do some news first. I don't know how we're gonna do square. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have another window up. I might have to do it from my phone. And reading super chats from the phone on Forbidden Frontier yesterday was interesting. Okay, so first, quick story. We arrived in Vegas yesterday. I went straight from so I was in San Diego visiting my dear old mother. And I'm like, hey, I'll take the old way to Vegas. The way I used to take I used to go to Vegas all the time when I was dirt poor. I'd get my 85 Toyota pickup with like $200 and a booked hotel room that cost me $25 a night with blood stains on the floor. And like all my friends would stay in this hotel. So it'd be like 5 of us sleeping on that bloodstained floor. And we'd run around. And I can't tell you what we did because I was sober at the time. So I couldn't tell you what we did, but we had the best time. So I used to take up 15. So I'm like, I'm going to take the old way. And I was going to try to hit those petroglyphs. But so I get some gas. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to get there at 1. That gives me plenty of time to get to Salty Studio, to do Forbidden Frontier. I can go hit the petroglyphs. Look up. Take off from getting gas, look down on my phone, and my arrival time went from 1 p.m. to 2:30 in an instant. And I'm like, I couldn't have made a wrong turn. I just got on the freeway. 15 was closed on a Sunday. On a fucking Sunday, 15 was closed. So I had to drive through Death Valley with no gas stations for 100 miles. That was fun. It was actually fun. Because I filled up gas before I went to Baker. I filled up gas. I hit 160 or 127 to 160 to the real 160. Dipped back down into Vegas. It took me 5.5 hours when it should have been 4. So I didn't get to see the petroglyphs. So we get here. Melissa gets here. We do Forbidden Frontier with Mike Bear. Hail Mike Bear from Ancient Aliens. And then Melissa's like, yeah, because we booked 2 rooms because I book an extra room to possibly record a video because, I mean, that's just the YouTuber life. You know, it's really hard. It's really tough. You have to keep recording videos if you're on vacation or not. So I've learned to take all my shit with me. And it's never a problem. I recorded a video in London at 3 a.m. That did pretty well, by the way. At 3 a.m. with a window open, and I'm like just as loud as I am now, and the whole fucking neighborhood could hear me. Nobody cared. But Melissa's like, yeah, because of probably WrestleMania, I'm guessing. Yeah, well, we were in London, Stan, the neighborhood, but quite frankly, it was fine. But all the women had burqas on, like all of them did. All of them. So Melissa's like, yeah, probably because of WrestleMania or anything, they were like, can you stay in one room? And I guess Melissa worked a deal to where we traded 2 rooms for a suite. And this thing is it's bigger than my house in San Francisco, which isn't saying much, but for a suite, it's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, it's like way more room than we needed. But I have an extra room to record my Black Snape video in now. Exciting, isn't it? That's a good story. Y'all feel satisfied after that? Oh, you want to pull up the article, X-Ray Girl? Putting it off long enough. This is unfucking believable. I mean, yet it is. Are we really surprised? Are we really surprised that they took the whitest character in Harry Potter? If you want to say who's the whitest character in Harry Potter, it's Snape. It's Snape. Who's the whitest character in Sandman? You could say it's Morpheus. You could, but you'd be wrong because it's Death. Pale white skin. Not fleshy, pale white skin. This is 100% a decision to subvert expectations, to create conversations. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that works. That's great. I can do the super chats off that. You're the best. Thank you. Okay. So this is a calculated, ideological, identity politics driven decision to create conversation through creating controversy. They can hide behind racism as a criticism when it's just accuracy to the character and fans wanting to enjoy a show that's accurate to the book. This was supposed to be better than the movies. This is supposed to get into more detail in the movies. They cast a GQ model as Snape. None of this makes sense. This isn't the best person for the job. He isn't accurate for the role. He's very accurate for Kingsley Shacklebolt. But this is definitely 100% a decision to get to gaslight. That's it. That's all. They can try to rationalize this, they being Warner Brothers, the casting department. I promise you, marketing was involved in this. So people would make videos, so it creates a lot of buzz about the series. But as many of us have pointed out, including my good friend Ryan Kennel, the whole concept of there's no such thing as bad press is absolute bullshit. 100% bullshit. And now you've made your show a fucking meme. And we'll go over the rest of the casting, which is fine, but this is way worse, but similar than casting a female Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four. It's a deal breaker before you even start with hardcore fans. And this will be worse than Doctor Who. There was a lot of Doctor Who fans. Oh, we'll give Jodie a shot, or we'll give Shooty a shot. There's going to be a contingent of Harry Potter fans who are going to be afraid to criticize this, and I would guess that would be at least half. And there'll be a contingent that just says this is fucking stupid. J.K. Rowling, as far as I know, has been completely silent, unless correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I haven't completely dug deep on that one, but she's been very silent on this. So, yeah. Black Snape Magic. Harry Potter TV series officially cast John Lithgow. Nick Frost. Okay, John Lithgow, good. Not a great Dumbledore. He's fucking old. They are not going to get this thing done in 10 years. It's going to take 14 years. Listen, they shortened the HBO series House of the Dragon to get a quicker turnaround, and it's going to still take 2 years, even with 2 less episodes. So that's this has high production value, high production costs. This will take 2 years per season. As much as they want to dream, it won't. But John Lithgow will be like really fucking old when it's all over. So I hope he lives for the whole fucking thing. I think he's fine as Dumbledore. Nick Frost is a great Hagrid. Janet McTeer, really good as McGonagall. I have no problem. Could you scroll up a little bit though? X-Ray Girl. To the pictures. Not that far. I want to see the pictures. Maybe get rid of that ad too. There you go. Thanks. Scroll. Okay. So one of these things doesn't look like the other. Papa Esiadu as Snape. That's Snape up on the right-hand side. Yep. As we've already known. Now scroll down a little bit more so I can see all the names here because there's other names. There we go. Jesse Howes, Andrew Crowley, Ruth Crafer, Lee Malone, Phil Sharp, Mike Marsland, and let's keep going. Max's Harry Potter TV series has officially cast 4 series regulars and 2 recurring roles, including 4 actors. Deadline previously reported, blah, blah, blah. The newly announced cast includes Luke Thallon as Quirrell. Oh, as Quirrell. And Paul Whitehouse as Argus Filch. Whitehouse is the only actor cast thus far to have appeared in any other original films. He played Sir Cadogan in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Maybe Sir Cadogan will be Asian. The franchise follows the life of young wizard, the titular character Harry Potter, whose parents died under, maybe he'll be Asian, an X-Ray Girl can play him, under mysterious circumstances when he was very young. under mysterious circumstances. Fucking everybody knows Voldemort killed his parents. Stop. He was forced to live a life of misery and servitude to his aunt and uncle and their awful son before he was freed when Hagrid extended an invitation that Shane, we all know this. I just want to get to the casting part. We can scroll up a little bit more. X-Ray Girl. I don't know if you're on a delay or not. There we go. God, this is painful. The streamer touts the series as a faithful adaptation of beloved Harry Potter book by J.K. Rowling. A faithful adaptation of the beloved Harry Potter book series. Bullshit. Who also executive produces with Neil Blair, Ruth Kenley-Letts, and Bronte of Bronte, whatever the fuck, film and TV, and David Heyman of Heyday Films, who's also working over at Amazon right now. Interesting. The 8-hit Warner Brothers films released between 2001 and 2011, with the final book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, split into two features. The two longest novels are Deathly Hallows and Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, the fifth and lengthiest book in the series. Potentially more time could be devoted to fucking up the entire show with the Black Snape. I'm sorry, to these two titles with an extra season of each. Well, that would put you into 16 years. 16 years. You're going to have to recast fucking Harry Potter at this point. Because it'll be 30 by the time you're done. However, Max has not yet to reveal how much time they will focus on each novel per season. One thing that has been confirmed is that the prequel books under the Fantastic Beasts franchise will not be part of the series. Yeah, because they're not good. And I'm losing my article now. It's spinning. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll wait till it comes back. There we go. Apologies. We're doing hotel internet. We're doing hotel internet today. Will not be part of the series unless they are casually introduced, like in the films when the young Hogwarts students read them as a part of the curriculum. We're delighted to have such extraordinary talent on board, and scroll up. X-Ray Go.
I have. It's just slow, I think.
Okay. Here, I could do this. I could do this. Hang on. Hang on. I'll just read it on my phone. There we go. I'm going to go down here. Oh, you're using Deadline. Okay. I was going to use the Variety article, but hang on. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. All right. We are delighted to have such extraordinary talent on board. Get the fuck out of here, ads. We're delighted to have such extraordinary talent on board, and we can't wait to see them bring these beloved characters to new life. To new life, said Gardner and Malloyd in a joint statement. Casting is still underway for many major roles, including that of the titular wizard, best known as the Boy That Lived, famously portrayed by Daniel Radcliffe on the big screen. Also up for grabs are the roles of the dearest friend Ron and Hermione, originally played by Rupert Grint and Emma Watson, respectively. A casting call revealed that prospective actors should be between 9 and 11, but a 40-year-old man did try out for Hermione, and I think at this point he should just get the fucking job. Production is set to begin this summer at Leavesden Studios, around 20 miles away from London, blah, blah, blah. The newly cast actors have received many awards and accolades. Don't care. Lithgow, don't care. McTeer, don't care. Acedo, Black Snape is an Olivier, Emmy, and BAFTA nominee, set to play the misunderstood Severus Snape, played in the films by Alan Rickman. Acedo Asiadu, it's Asiadu. Began his career as part of the prestigious Royal Shakespearean Company before landing his breakout role in the BBC and HBO production I May Destroy You, which is ironic. Ironic, because he may destroy Harry Potter. He said his film debut, he made his film debut in the mystery murder film Murder on the Orient Express in 2017, a movie I watched and completely forgot, didn't totally hate, directed by Harry Potter alum Kenneth Branagh. Additional credits include Anne Boleyn. He was in the Black Anne Boleyn. The Lazarus Project, and Black Mirror. You had Adam Driver. And Hollywood will never learn, and Warner Brothers is without a doubt, because Warner Brothers owns HBO, by the way, with their actions with House of the Dragon. They're the dumbest company on fucking earth that makes entertainment. They have one of the best libraries, one that can rival Disney quite easily, and they've never known what to do. Their Superman rollout has been absolute shit so far. We'll see if that improves. Anybody? Remember when remember when they showed the clip in IMAX of the beginning of Dark Knight? People were talking about that for months. They showed the clip before the biggest movie in America right now, and nobody's talking about it. Zero. It has no pop cultural footprint whatsoever, other than people going, or, hey, yeah, it's fine. Adam Driver would have been a perfect Snape. He could have pulled off the age, everything would have been perfect. But again, we all know why they made this decision. They made this decision because they felt like the cast was too white. And they're like, well, if we need to race swap one, let's race swap top 3 single most important character in the book. Top 5. It's arguable. But considering they framed an entire book around Snape, the character of Snape and his past, kind of an important character. Now, thematically, what does this do? Well, it's been brought up before. It makes James and Sirius racist. It makes Lily racist, or, it's going to make the pensives. Well, no, why am I not being able to pronounce it? The scenes with Snape, very, very problematic. And that's done on purpose. Oculepsy. That's it. That's what I was looking for. It's going to make it very problematic, as they say. Oh, get over here. Come on. Hang on. One moment. Hotel internet. Fucking hotel tables. You got to kind of jury rig everything. Hang on just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Say hi.
Hi, chat. I found the scene that Gary was talking about. At least the picture of it. We won't watch the entirety of it, but this scene is the one he was chatting about, where he's in the tree. Yeah, that might be a bit of a
just
problem.
have him hanging the other way.
Yeah. That might not be very good at all. But yeah. We'll end up seeing what happens when they do that. So
fixed. That's
perfect.
fixed. My arm was like falling off the table. Yeah. So good thing we're not going to see this so they just cast it. Thank you, X-Ray Girl. They just cast everybody. So all right, it goes into production. Let's say earliest possible production is 2 months. I imagine they're already working on sets and everything, and they probably still have some stuff left over. I don't know how much. You're a gangster, Harry. You're a gangster. Hey, I made this shit work. Okay. No, Gary. I set this up in like 10 minutes and it shows, but I set it up in 10 minutes. I was like, boom, 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 boom. I've done this so much. We'll probably do real BBC tomorrow from a studio. I'll be in a studio probably tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. So they did this to put those themes in there. They're not going to try to avoid them. They're absolutely going to lean into it 100%. And they think it adds to the story. It gives it a new modern layer because every time we cast a black person, we have to bring up racism. And that's a very woke white woman view of the world. And Hollywood is what there isn't in Hollywood is masculinity and common sense. What there is in Hollywood is a lot of, gay people running it and woke white women that the gay men have hired. Woke white women wonder why they can't get a man. And that's why they hang out with a bunch of gay men. And it's because they're woke white women. But don't tell them because we don't want them to procreate anymore. Just shh. We don't want woke white women giving birth to babies. Oh, that's an insult. I sound like Bill Burr. Hang on. I sound like Bill Burr. How dare you? Oh, you're going to go shopping? My wife just saw. Thanks for letting me know. Peace out. 2 hours. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, if you were here, X-Ray Girl. She's going to gamble. Yeah, I gambled last night. I'm up $42, guys. $42. They have this. I love playing video blackjack, and they have like this stupid Uncanny Valley AI chick, and you can sit down, and it's like a blackjack table, except I don't have to deal with dealers. And I'm up $42. That's right. I was like, gonna go right there. I'm ahead. Yes. And it was the number 42. So I'm like, I just got to stop right there. I'm up $42. I ain't losing. It's all a scam. But I made $42. It's a scam if you keep gambling. But if you're up $42, dude, I sat there for 10 minutes and made $42. How many people could say that? I'd have lost it all the next 10 minutes. That's why I'm like, I'm going to keep my $42. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. It is. All right. So, yeah, that like, I don't want to hear like, he was just the best guy for the job. Bull fucking shit. You hired it so people will talk about it on the internet. It will make a big fucking splash. There'll be this controversy building up for 2 years. And in their mind, they'll go, we'll prove all the haters wrong because he'll be a great Snape. The problem is he doesn't look like Snape. So you've just made Harry Potter wicked. You just made it fanfic, another story. Because Snape, part of Snape's character is his traits and his look. And for the fucking retards again who are going to go out there and go, it was never really mentioned in the book. Fucking, you just proved you didn't read the fucking books. Don't even try that one. Find another argument. One won't work. But, you know, this was talked about with Johnny Storm. When you know, Ryan talked about this with Johnny Storm, and he's right. And the same goes for Snape. And it has nothing to do with race. It has accuracy, has everything to do with accuracy of character. Johnny Storm, as a devil may care, not a womanizer, just a player. He likes the ladies. That worked for his character for 60 plus years. 50 to 60 years. That worked for his character. Snape's character has worked, was it 30 years now? For 30 years. People have read these books over and over again, yours truly included. Listen to the audiobooks, watch the movies. Snape is ingrained, like Snape is a pop culture icon. Like everybody, people who haven't read the fucking book know who Snape is. And a lot of that's thanks to Alan Rickman. But Snape is actually nothing like Alan Rickman in the book, other than like Alan Rickman looks like a much older version of Snape. Snape's meaner. Snape's not a good dude. Snape is selfish. He does the right thing at the end, but it's pretty much for selfish reasons. So whatever arguments and spin and fucking lies they're going to put out there, they did this to create controversy, to put racist themes, anti-racist, as they'll put it, themes in the fucking show. They did this to check DEI boxes, which are supposedly being rolled back. With that's all a bunch of fucking horse shit. And they killed the show in its crib. And what? And by the way, if you would have cast a white dude as Snape, nobody would have complained. They might have gone, he doesn't look like it. Maybe we'll give it a chance, but that's about it. So the benefit would have been people would have been excited about your show. There would have been nothing negative around it. And by the way, nobody would have said, oh, the cast is too fucking white. Nobody of any importance. Any fucking shithead on X or they'll mostly be saying on Blue Sky, so they'll be saying it to fucking nobody. Nobody of any significance would complain about the cast being too white, including the vast majority of Harry Potter fans, and you would have had nothing but excitement for your show. People like Ryan and I would have been debating on like what they're going to use from the book, because we get to use a lot more stuff. And we're still going to cover this shit, but it's going to be probably a whole different way, which sucks because I just wanted this to be an accurate, good show. I wanted to enjoy something. But now we can't. Now we can't. Is it Papa Esiadu's fault? He took a job. I'm not really going to blame him. He could have said no, but they would have probably just cast another black actor. So I'm not going to blame a dude for taking a job. He's going to get a lot of shit for taking this job, but that's HBO's fault. The fans are going to get fucking blamed. And that's another reason why they did that. They can hide behind racist fans when it's just, no, we wanted to see fucking Snape. So a lot of people are just like, fuck it, I'm not going to watch it. So you killed your show in the crib. Now, is the first are the first seasons going to get watched by a lot of people? Yes, there's going to be a curiosity factor. Jodie Whittaker's first episode had millions of people watching, and then it fucking dropped off a fucking cliff. So what this is a red flag. Now, is it possible that the show could be good despite the black Snape and people will just go, it was fine, but they really I really loved everything else, but the black Snape part, and you could still probably enjoy the show. That's possible. Of course it's possible. And I'm sure that's what their thinking is. But when you're investing millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in something, is it a good business decision? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. And is it a good business decision to defend this by saying racist fans? Of course not. But this is why Hollywood is failing. This is why Hollywood continues to fail, because they're in their bubble. They are so disconnected from fans, and they refuse, absolutely 100% refuse to see common sense. When you look at a cast of a book that's been around forever, that's worked forever, and you go, it's too white, we need to change it, then you fundamentally just change the thing you're trying to adapt and make money off of. And it didn't need to be done. There would have been no controversy. And maybe that's why they did it, because they wanted that controversy. Not maybe, that's why they fucking did it. So yeah, fucking make Hermione a 45-year-old dude with tits. Go ahead. I like, let's go all the fucking way with this. Let's go back to putting the kids at Hogwarts in the pointy hats. And let's just fucking make them white at this point. Let's put them in white pointy fucking hats. Let's make Snape gay. He was gay for James. And Sirius was gay for James too. So that's why Sirius hates Black Snape now, because they both wanted to bang James. And Sirius was jealous. And Lily was just a whore. She wanted to fuck all three of them. Let's go. At the same time. We don't know who Harry's dad is. Well, we definitely know it's not Snape, but you never know. Maury Povich could come in. Say, Sirius, you are the father. Make Dumbledore straight. He's pounding McGonagall. Sir Nicholas can be trans. Hagrid's a bear. He hangs out in the Blue Oyster Bar in Hogsmeade. Why not? Let's just go all the way. Nearly dickless Nick. Dude, here we go again. So what this casting is, to circle back to that point, is a red flag. It's like the Black Dwarves and Disa and Don Lemonless. It's a red flag. It's like, can this one character work in isolation if they honor the rest of the lore? Yes, of course it could kind of work. It still undermines the story. But what it's a red flag for is, well, if they're willing to change this, then what else are they going to change story-wise? And I tell you everything. Don't look for the minute faithful adaptation came out of the pie hole from somebody at fucking Warner Brothers. It's not going to be a faithful adaptation. We're going to find out that the duel between Dumbledore and Grindelwald was actually just like sword fighting. Oh, well. My Schwartz is as big as yours. So you sit here and you just go, I can't believe they did it, but then you can. You absolutely can. And they did it because they felt like they had to. They're like, it's too white. We need to mix in some diversity because people won't be able to see themselves. The modern audience, we're still trying to get the modern audience, and you need to be able to see yourself in a duplicitous, evil, greasy-haired wizard who was a giant fucking simp. Like Voldemort told him to move on. He's like, dude, there's other women out there. Fucking move on, dude. Voldemort will be like the Andrew Tate of the wizarding world. And all the Death Eaters will be incels. It'll be Andrew Voldemort. I mean, he is bald. Oh, fucking A. Fucking A. Death Eaters are all YouTubers. That'll be it. That'll be it. All right. Real quick. Doctor Who ratings before we get to attempting the square up. This will be interesting. Fucking gay ass Apple shit. Nope, that's not working yet. No, forget it. Forget it. I'll just use my phone. Doctor Who premiered Saturday. I watched the episode. It was terrible, which shouldn't surprise anybody. And I did an inside YouTuber joke in my G20 video, and like all the YouTubers are like Ben from Uncharted X. He's all, I wonder if his partner manager told him about to try shorts, and I spit out my wine in my hotel room in Turkey. So that's an insider joke that I used in the G20 review. If you guys don't know, some of us have partner managers. When you hit like 100,000, you'll get a partner manager. I highly recommend you say yes. They are there to upsell you on YouTube shit, right? But they are like genuinely, if you have a good okay. So I'll tell you the joke. For like a year straight, all partner managers were trying to sell everybody on shorts. So my guy, when he talked, he's all, Gary, I know you're going to say no, but I have to say this. I'm all, okay, do your spiel. I'm all, no. Okay, so, like everybody went through this. So that's why I put that joke in there, and all the YouTubers are like, ah. But partner managers are really, if you're a content creator, don't say no to one, because that's a pipeline to YouTube. And if something weird happens, you have somebody to talk to. And that is really fucking good to have. Another thing to learn, Ryan Kinnell, about treating people right at fast food places and stuff, is you'll get better service if you're not a fucking asshole, right? I learned that with my rep in parts, dealing with my Toyota rep, the Volkswagen rep, the Volvo rep, the Tesla rep, like all the reps. They're doing a job. They're trying to fucking help you. Even if something fucks up, don't pick up the phone and go, you motherfucker, and scream at them because the company did something wrong. No, this is your conduit to the company. I learned this. John Broly for Diamond was my rep for Diamond at the comic store. Insanely good dude. Really fucking good dude. And the HR ladies, you're nice to them too. And if you're nice to these people, they won't be vindictive assholes. Now, is that a little strategic? Of course it is, but it's also being nice to people. So I'm nice to my rep, and now we have a very good relationship, and he gets back to me within 24 hours. And it's simply because, like, we chill out, we chit chat. How you doing? Just nice and respectful to him. Having worked retail, owned a retail store, and having worked, Jeremy will talk about this all the time. Having worked retail, I've had to deal with a lot of fucking assholes. And I didn't want to lift a finger to fucking help them. But the people who were nice to me and go, man, that guy was an asshole. Man, and Jeremy's right. You know, when I was single, a hot chick. We'll go through the 9 layers of hell to find like, I need a copy of 9.5 weeks, but you're sold out. I'm like, I will drive across the earth to find you a copy of that. No, it's good to be nice to people. But yeah, I put that joke in there and they're liking it. All right, back to Doctor Who. Yeah, so Shitty Gatwa and Resting Cunt Face, the worst companion in the history of Doctor Who. She managed to do this in not even a full episode, in 10 minutes in an episode. She's completely unlikable. She almost made me feel sorry for the Doctor. She is so fucking nasty. She is so nasty. So the Planet of the Incels thing got it's not a planet of the incels. It's the planet of the incel. So it's a boyfriend who bought her a star name. She was really fucking ungrateful and bitchy. Of course, he's a little fucking piece of shit too, because he's a white guy. They break up. Robots come down, kidnap her because the star was named after her. She is now the queen of that star system. But through some timey-wimey shit, they kidnapped the boyfriend first because she ratted him out. And then he mutilated himself into an AI. So they literally made an AI that ran the planet, that foster division. Humans on that planet and robots used to live in harmony until the incel got there and turned himself into an AI. And then the robots enslaved all the diverse people. Yes, I'm not kidding. So they made an AI an incel, like all the subtlety of a sledgehammer here. And that's when she finds out the big reveal, the companion who resting cunt face, basically says Planet of the Incels, but it's actually just Planet of the Incel. So through some timey-wimey, he's de-aged into a sperm inside an egg. And the Doctor does the single most un-Doctor thing in the history of Doctor Who. So forget fucking Planet of the Incels and Russell T Davies mailing in some on the nose fucking messaging because he's a fucking lazy piece of shit. A scrubber robot comes and cleans up the sperm. So basically kills the guy. And the Doctor goes, and there he goes. The Doctor would never fucking do that. Ever. That's life. It's still precious. Even if it's evil, the Doctor tries to save evil people all the fucking time. All the fucking time. And that was the single lowest Doctor moment in the history of fucking Doctor Who. Yeah, RTD is just an angry, bitter gay dude. And which is sad. I talked about it in the last live stream because like what we had thought he did go through, like he was gay in a time where it wasn't easy to be gay and he went through a lot of hard times, but it looks like he had risen above it. Right? No, he didn't, which is pretty sad. Because you got to rise above that shit or you just become the thing you hate. You know what I mean? Oh. His husband died, and that was rough on him. That was years and years ago. And that's understandable. But you go through the grieving process, and you know, it doesn't excuse alienating and treating your audience like shit. You know, my dad died. I'm sure everybody in this chat has had death of some kind connected. They didn't take it out on the world. It's very sad. You go through the grieving process. You don't take it out on people. I'm sorry, his husband died. And that did, but again, that was like 10 years ago. No, this isn't about his husband. This is about his probably watching what Chris Chibnall went through. Chris Chibnall deserved it, by the way. and wanting to stick it to Doctor Who fans. Well, there's none left to stick it to, dipshit. And this is proven because 2 million people, by the way, as and I called it, I think we said it's going to be under 2 million, but 2 million is pretty close, and it will be under 2 million soon. 2 million people. If Drinker made a video on that show, he's on vacation right now, or he would have, it would have gotten 2 million views. If I made a video, I'd have gotten probably like 500,000. But I would have put like a couple hours into it at best, maybe a cup of coffee. It's a couple bucks. I'm not putting in millions of dollars. 2 million views. 2 million views. Welcome to apathy. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. And this is where Disney Star Wars is. This is where Star Trek is. This is where Marvel is heading. This is where DC might never have gotten out of. Oh my God. You imagine how bad it's going to be if James Gunn's Superman doesn't make more money than Man of Steel. Imagine the Snyder Bros. There won't be any dealing with the Snyder Bros. Oh my God. Oof. James Gunn's James Gunn will be out in July, starring James Gunn, directed by James Gunn, cinematography by James Gunn, score by James Gunn, catering by James Gunn. James Gunn, James Gunn. It's like fucking John Malkovich with this guy. James Gunn's ego. Woo. But 2 million overnight viewers. Now, of course, they're going to talk about who watched it on Disney Plus. We don't know what they go, well, it was in the top 10 of Disney Plus every time it aired. Yeah, but it wasn't on the Samba TV charts. It was never on the Nielsen charts. I mean, what's top 10 on a shitty fucking streamings? By the way, they've abandoned Disney Plus. If any of you, I know many of you don't subscribe to it, and you shouldn't. It's not Disney Plus anymore. It's Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN and live. It's basically YouTube TV. So it's not Disney Plus anymore, because Disney Plus, people tout its fucking catalog. Outside of Bluey, nobody's watching fucking shit on that thing. And that's why they had to buy, one of their main reasons of buying Fox was getting Hulu, which was pretty much the number 2 streaming service to Netflix back in the day. You all remember, we liked Hulu because you could watch reruns of fucking shows. So Hulu was set up pretty early on. And what's hilarious, and what Disney doesn't mention, is separately, they spent upwards. I mean, it's beyond this now. Valiant Renegade might know the real number, but the last time I checked, $15 billion setting up Disney Plus. That's with a B. $15 billion. And that was years ago. They were setting it up as far back as when I started my channel, because if Eric K might remember, I had a co-host named John Reed. Well, John Reed worked on Disney Plus in the early days because he used to work at Netflix, and they were poaching Netflix people to build the foundation of Disney Plus, and they were working on it for years. So they were working on it way back in 2014. I imagine they started it in 2013, maybe even 2012. And it's dead. They have to meld it into Hulu and ESPN, which sucks. So now we got Disney's Doctor Who. And nobody watched it, and nobody's surprised. And, they got episodes to go. So it's done. It's cooked. It's going to get canceled. And we know this because Russell T. Davies has already come out and said it's probably going to get paused. It's going to get paused. Nobody cares. Max is bundled, like Max is being smart. At least you can watch both Max and Paramount Plus through Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime and you have Paramount Plus and you have Prime, you don't have to leave. You can just pop on Tulsa King or whatever from Amazon Prime if you want. I guess that's smart. I don't fucking know. They broke their entire business model. Their entire fucking business model. And they're going to have to go back to licensing. But the thing is, they're getting their ass beat so bad by YouTube right now. That's the thing is, I was just talking to Matt Kadish, Podcast Studio Salty Nerd Podcast about this. And we were chatting about like, you know, YouTube being watched on TVs now. And it's like, you know what? In my theater now, I watch streams all the fucking time. I used to like, I don't know, there was an aversion before it, but like to it before, but the way they set up the chat now, you can see the chat and it's like, oh yeah. They still need to work on like the chat covering up people's faces, but like mostly I like the experience. I think it's pretty good. So when I'm home, I'll fire it up and watch it in my home theater. And more people are doing that. More people are doing that. But the one thing, I got to talk to my partner manager about this. I don't know if it's happening to you guys, but when you fire up fucking YouTube on your phone now, it automatically comes up with a fucking short, like a fucking short with the sound blasting. So I immediately get off that, and like maybe there's a way to turn it off, but God, that's fucking annoying, YouTube. God damn, I fucking hate that. I hate shorts. I fucking hate shorts. I know some people like them. I don't. By the way, if you're growing your channel, you got to either be a shorts channel or everything else. Because shorts can gain you subs, but they're not, it's a completely different audience that's not going to engage into your long form videos. And I mean long form like 8 minutes. And they're definitely not going to watch your live streams. And live streaming, while it does not help you grow your channel at all because they've never figured that out, but it's still good to do. It's still good to do. And it's fun. It's fun hanging out and talking to you guys. But yeah, you're either going to be a shorts channel or everything else. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. All right, we're going to get to let's see if I can do the square up part. X-Ray Girl. I think I can. How you doing, X-Ray Girl? You all right?
I'm good. Yes.
That's good. Disbrew gets here tonight. I was talking about that yesterday. Not to throw shade at people, but I'm going to throw shade at people. No. I was like, there's people like 100 miles away going, I don't know. I can't make it, man. Fucking Disbrew's in fucking UK is like, I'll be there. All right. Hail Disbrew. This is Marauder country. Steph, that's good. Oh my God. The jokes write themselves. It'll be very easy to do a video on this. Very easy. Good Lord. Okay, where was I? Hi, everybody. Your cat chewed your shorts? There's a joke there. There's a joke there. Oh, the Doom leaked photo. Could you find that, X-Ray Girl? Is that real? I can absolutely imagine it's real. I saw John Campia go, I think it looks pretty good. Let's find that. Can you find the Doom leaked photo? I was gonna say your pussy ate your shorts. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Your pussy ate your shorts. So obvious. But that'd be terrible for me to say in front of the ladies.
Are you talking about
the Dr. Doom leaked? Robert
Okay.
Downey Jr. is Dr.
Okay.
Doom. What Doom did you think I was talking about? The game? Like the doom,
No comment.
the doom
No
of our
comment.
society.
No comment.
Okay, there is Dr. Doom leak. That looks like fucking shit. It looks like absolute fucking dog shit. You're supposed to get Dr. Doom right. That looks terrible. He's not wearing his green outfit over his tunic over his armor. And he's probably not going to have his mask on the whole time. I guess this one's not going to have a fucked up face. I mean, there's times where he doesn't have a fucked up face. But yeah, looks like shit. Looks like Power Rangers shit. It has to be fake because where's the tunic? You know, where? Yeah, it looks like fucking Odin. It looks like Odin. So my hot take on this is it looks like dog shit. I hope it's fake. No, his armor is supposed to look like a fucking suit of armor, not like Iron Man armor, a suit of medieval armor. Okay. That's what his fucking armor looks like. That just looks like a fucking Iron Man suit. God damn. Oh, I mean, like, are we surprised at this point? It's looking like Fantastic Four is like going to have a really hard time at the box office. What's this? Hey, Gary, I can't get Friday Night Tight to work, and I'm missing out on that Rumble Hour. Breaks my heart. Can't you re-upload it or something? Or is it just me? It's working here. It's working just fine. It might be just you. Sorry to say. But let me double check. Friday Night Tights. Yeah, it's working. Works for me. Yeah. Don't know. Now, are you talking about on Rumble? If you're talking about on Rumble, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't checked it on Rumble yet, but you can watch it on YouTube. It's still there. It's on YouTube. We don't we re-upload all the other ones, but not that. Sorry. Maybe are you using Chrome? Look like Dr. Doom from the Sunset Strip. Yeah, it looks like shit. What a bunch of crap. It's working on Rumble, says X-Ray Girl. Yeah. Sorry to say it's just you. I try to play it after 2 ads and they say something is wrong. So that is on YouTube side for Axelon. X-Ray Girl, could you have Garrett going? Did he get rid of all the fucking extra ads that YouTube puts in? Could you make sure he does that? I'm pretty sure he did already, but Android phone. I'm on an Android phone. It might be YouTube. It might be YouTube. Did you update your app? Have you plugged it in, sir? No, I don't know. Try to update your app. Sorry, pal. I truly am. Is it the ad block? Yeah, it might be ad block. Yeah, it's fucking YouTube and their fucking gay shit on fucking ad block. Sorry about that. I have no control over that. And I'm not going to sit here and sell you on, well, turn off that ad blocker or get you a YouTube premium. No, just maybe you might need to find a better ad blocker that works with YouTube. Sorry. But if you want to use that, go right ahead. Who am I to tell you what to do? You felt an earthquake in Los Angeles? Let's see. Let's go to USGS earthquake, something I checked regularly when I lived in California. Yep. Oh, look at that. I didn't feel shit here, and usually you would. 6.0? No. No. Really? 5.1. And Julian, so that's in San Diego. That's where my fire camp was. Yeah, 5.1 earthquake in Julian, California. So yes, you did feel an earthquake. I didn't feel shit. That's close enough to hear to feel it. But maybe I'm in a nice, solid building. God, I'm really high up. I don't want to be here during an earthquake. And they get earthquakes in Vegas. Yes. So 5.1. What's the depth on it? Depth of 13.4 kilometers. What the fuck's a kilometer? So that's it's not super shallow. See, the shallower the earthquake, the more you're going to feel it, right? Okay. But that's a decent one. That might knock over an action figure in your office. Yeah, 8 miles down. That's not super shallow. I mean, it's shallow-ish. There's a did that say tsunami? Or not in San Diego? Yeah, let's look at the map. Earthquake report here on Nerdrotic. Oh shit, yeah, all up and down. Well, there's always the San Andreas Fault, but yeah, there you go. USGS. It's a good map. So Julian's a lovely little town. It got destroyed in a fire, but it's a lovely mountain town. It snows there every winter. There is I don't know if it survived the fire or not, but there was a malt shop, like an old 50s malt shop there. I went to 6th grade camp there. There's also a library. If you ever go to the library in Julian and you see the retaining wall in the parking lot, I built that. I built that with 2 other guys from the fire camp we were in, because our fire camp was in right outside of Julian when I was in jail and I was doing my firefighting. We built that retaining wall. Not sure if the fire destroyed it or not. Julian's a nice, charming little town. What's the trivia about? I'm going to let the chat pick this one. What famous horror movie was shot in Julian, California? You will win the no prize. Don't look it up. Don't cheat. If you know, you know. No, not The Shining. Not Halloween. Not Friday the 13th. Damn, do I have to give you a hint? Come on. Eric K knows. Eric, not The Thing, not 30 Days a Night, not Snow White, not Blair Witch, not Showgirls, not Nightmare on Elm Street. Now it's just becoming not Phantoms, but man, you're close. Phantasm. There you go, Chris Lynch. Phantasm. Boy. Chris Lynch got it first. Snow White. That was good. Yeah, 5.1 quake in the mountains east of the city of San Diego. That's still technically in San Diego County. It looks like there's a lot of little aftershocks all around the area. That is, it's a weird place because that is not close to the San Andreas Fault. So there might be some other little fault. Oh, there goes another one just popped up. That is, yeah, they're getting the aftershocks now. 3.5 in Borrego Springs. Now that's where Borrego Springs is, where there's some thermal volcanic stuff. If you go to the Salton Sea, which is on the San Andreas Fault, there's mud volcanoes there. But yeah, we're getting aftershocks. Oh my God. It's an earthquake in California. They get to talk about it now. And we're going to talk about Super Chat Square Ups. We're going to go to the Super Chat Square Up. Live earthquake coverage. I feel like Ryan Hall, y'all, except with a million less people watching. Ryan Hall, y'all, is America's weatherman, by the way. I love that guy. I think he makes great videos. It's HARP. You're right. It's fucking HARP. It's HARP. Oh, too bad X-Ray Girl couldn't feel an earthquake. See ya tonight, Disparu. Fly safe, brother. Okay, let's do this. Lamb Chop has gifted 10 Rumble subscriptions for $50. Thank you. If I hit that, oh, that kind of works. Maybe if I do it this way. Oh, that's even better. The problem is, X-Ray Girl, is all the past ones show up and it gives me a tiny fucking window to read, but I can do it. I can do it. It's possible. It's better than putting a window up and endangering. How's the stream looking to you guys, by the way? Is it all right? Is it like doable? Am I loud? Was this loud? I'm sorry. Was that loud? I'm so sorry. By the way, Mikey Gussler, I'm still ignoring you. I just wanted to point that out. I'm still ignoring you. I haven't stopped ignoring you, Mikey Gussler. All right. From last Friday Night Tights. Oh, I'm glad it's holding up. That's good. Sorry, not sorry. It blew your thong off? No, you farted. Jesus Davila has gifted 5 Nerdrotic membership, or 1 Nerdrotic membership for $5. 21 Palika has gifted 1 for $5. Jeff Up North has gifted 5 for $25. And this is from Friday Night Tights last week with Mahler. Good show, by the way. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. Andy and Petra Chandra for $19.99. Cheers to the 199. Any thoughts on Witcher 4 teaser trailer? None whatsoever. The Witcher 4 was set up as the girl is the key to everything. I completely understand that. I just, as a longtime player of The Witcher, especially 3, and a veteran, I've chased more goats. I've spent more time chasing goats than most gamers have, and setting my horse on fire. I have no desire to play Ciri.
You're on March 21st, not April 11th.
See, well, that's why. How did it change? Because I hit. Good God.
I'm quite sure you've done those ones anyway, but I can delete them later.
Yeah, I think we might want to just get rid of the older ones that we don't need anymore, because it literally takes up
the entire bottom.
You want to see? I got to make sure I don't dox myself here. You want to see what it looks like? You kept everyone there in the history of time, and it's like we don't need those anymore.
All right, I'm deleting some of the old ones.
Yeah,
but yeah, April 11th, if possible.
So I have it right there. Okay, so Misason has gifted 5 Nerdrotic memberships for $25. 21 Palika has gifted 1 for $5. Too Big for Life for $4.99. Do you think people can reinvent themselves like Catman in The Secret Six? Yes. I like The Secret Six, by the way. I did like that book. Batman for $2. Thank you, Batman. Just playing. Love you guys. We love you too, Batman. The Book of Grudges for $10. I'm behind on, as someone who speaks Japanese, modern anime titles are annoying in Japanese as well. Good. Just curious. I think they're funny. But I mean, what Japan is not afraid of is let's make a silly concept. Let's walk around with a guy with a fucking chainsaw head and shit. And it's I appreciate the weirdness on that. I don't know if I'm going to like it all the time, but Jackson Cagle for $2, just a donation. Thank you very much. Bro, JJ is speed running against Yui Bull on ruining our favorite IPs. I think JJ surpassed Yui Bull. By the way, I talked to him. He was pretty cool. Thank you, Bar King. Odinson 99 for $10. Movie death that sticks with you. Saving Private Ryan. Shh. If you know, you know. Yeah, that one, that does stick with you. That one's hardcore. I hate that little guy. Bar King for 110 Martian pesos. Sopranos had no morally good characters, but made you root for a sociopath. Did you Did you said he HBO doc? X-Ray Girl? About making of the show. Did you see the HBO doc? Making the show. Also, screw KFA gay worse than KK because he sits in a corner chair. Okay. Aiken, $7.99. Gary, Japanese fish smells of the sea. They respect the product. Go to a supermarket and get your beef. You'll be surprised how fresh the food is. Yeah, yeah. I just want to eat fish. I'll be fine there. I just want to eat fish. Aurora Uplinks for $5. What do you think? Who do you think is Lucasfilm's next head? And do you think we are getting good news regarding Favreau making more Star Wars films and shows? Hope so. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because I've seen what Favreau has made with Filoni. I think Star Wars is now relegated to apathy and just people hanging on, and it's now as niche as Star Trek was, but probably worse. But fundamentally, it's dead. It's dead as in the form it was, and what killed it was Disney, or it committed Mary suicide. You can take your pick, but what it was a cinematic franchise that sold out many weekends and made billions and hundreds of millions of dollars. And now it will be maybe first place its opening weekend and second place with a 68% drop at the box office. It is dead. Hey, Gary, remember Ator? I do. And You're the Hunter from the Future? I do. Saw them both in the theater. Starring Reb Brown. Got the Blu-rays. I'm 56 and I still believe in physical media. So do I. That's all I get. As a matter of fact, Razorfist reminded me of it. There is a director's cut of Tombstone out there that has more Val Kilmer scenes that they just refuse to put in fucking Blu-ray and the 4K that I believe is out now. So I bought the DVD. I used to have it. And that's probably the best version we'll get, but it's better than nothing. Thoughts on Robert Pattinson being the villain in Dune 3? I think it's fine. They're going to have to completely change the story according to Chris Gore. And that might be good. Yeah, Tombstone 4K is coming. As bad as Daredevil is, it's better than the original plan for Marvel to hire Dan Schneider to make Young Avengers Age of Consent. Daredevil's bad. Now I'm wishing Daredevil Born Again wasn't connected to the OG show because I don't want it tainted. This show doesn't coexist and even contradicts the OG show. It does, Dion. It does. Man Bear Pig for $5. When I was a kid, the first book I truly enjoyed was The Silver Surfer Omnibus. Now they screwed that one up too. When will it end? When will it end? It has ended. It has ended. They just don't know it yet. We have zombie franchises. They roll out The Corpse. Still brings in a few bucks, but Captain African American's a memory. He's going to lead the Avengers in Doomsday. Dr. Doom potentially looks like shit. And it's going to be filled with Thunderbolts, which looks like it's going to not do well. I can't say it's going to flop because it didn't cost as much as Captain African American. I don't know how much it cost, and I don't really care. You forget that Cannibal the Dragon is a black dragon. That is true. That's probably why he lived. Green Raptor for $5. Did someone ring? I'm already here. You want a great fantasy series that isn't modern audience for the modern audience. Try the Forgotten Ruins series. Please just look up the premise and consider it. I love the 8-book series, and the author can knock out a book in 6 months. It says Hoffrey RC51 for $20. Thank you. Juan Suros, not Soros, Suros for $10. Guys, the men who still read have all moved to military sci-fi and harem fantasy on Kindle books. Take a look at the Trailer Park Elves series, for instance. Sam Wallace art for $5. Disagree with the Game of Thrones is unfinishable because it's subversive. Excuse. Dune being subversive didn't stop Herbert from giving each book a solid ending. But what was Dune being subversive of? The sci-fi genre? I think it works more. I'm speaking of subverting Tolkien. You can't do it. You eventually have to have a solid ending, and that solid ending comes with, especially in a fantasy series. And did Dune have a solid ending, guys? Because I've heard from a lot of Dune people that goes, it gets kind of weird towards the end. So maybe it did for you, and that's cool. But I wouldn't know because I didn't read it. So there you go. You got one on me. Man Bear Pig for $5. Would love a good, true adaptation of the Dresden Files. I would too. Wish the one they tried turned out better. Yeah, I still kind of liked it, but man, those books are good. The Age of Noah is returning, says Beardo's Dorito-shaped body. Well, that's mean. But true. Wizard Man for $10. A Deinosuchus is a raptor. I didn't pronounce that right. Like the one from Jurassic Park. A velociraptor is about 3 feet tall and 6 foot long. A Utah raptor is about 20 to 30 feet long and 2 tons. Its single claw was also 14 inches long. That's gnarly. Snacks for $5. Jurassic Planet, Dawn of the Fallen Direwolf Kingdom. Judah for $2. Bring back XYZ. I can still hunt and eat the thing. Yeah, it appears the yard wolves have grown up. Are we finally finished with the cold, dead winter? Maybe. What are the Twilight people paying you, Shad? A lot. TJ Jordan for $2. Cloning wolves. Did they watch Jurassic Park? Apparently not. BM for $20. Chrissy, the reason Daredevil can tell his girlfriend is not all right is because his cycle is synced to her period. Also, why is X-Ray Girl dressed like how Ryan tries to act? That's good. Thank you, BM, for $20. C Black for $2, just like Snape. I'm hearing Thunderbolts is actually a good movie. I heard it's not bad, but I've heard I heard Daredevil wasn't bad. Broken Ovaltine window. Not the Overton window, the Ovaltine window. That's so good. For $10. Love the panels. You are telling a story. Great content. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Jay Chain for $4.99. Seems like Daredevil is setting us up for how Johnny Storm will be portrayed. Ballless males. Yes. The Ovaltine window. That is fucking good stuff. The Ovaltine window. Oh, you guys are fucking funny. Rodell Itrudel for $5 says, F you, Ryan. We can just end it there. I'm good. Oh, and your dim light. As if the light reflection on your forehead wasn't bad enough. Good thing there's nothing good at theaters anymore. Poor Ryan. Am I in the shower? I am. Am I in the shower? That's a good question. Oh, let's show the background again, shall we? I'm not in the shower. I was going to try to make this work, but the problem is if you have a brightly lit background, you need stronger lights facing you and a key light in the back, even despite the brightness of the back to light the scene. It is possible. They do it on TV all the time, but I only brought one fucking light. So here's my background. Now you don't have to see me. I could just be here in the dark the whole time. I'm not in a shower, and that's not a green screen. This is a window. That is Bellagio, Caesar's Palace. There's the fake, the tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. That's it. And they have that fake arch down there. They don't have the fake little roundabout. Eiffel Tower, yeah. I can. Bellagio, the fountains come up right there. That's where the fountains are. The end of, see right here, see where I'm pointing? The end of Ocean's 11, right there. That's where they filmed it, right there. The rest of that is, there's Vegas. There's the mountains. There you go. Vegas right there. You can see it. It's more, if I get out of the picture, you can see it. So I'm obviously not in the shower. But the thing is, our there's a bath that has a view of all this that you can like roll the door and you can look, because this is one of 1, 2, 3, 4 windows that's like the circumference of half the room, and you can see the whole shebang. You can see Vegas. The awful tower. You know that tower. There we go. Leave it like a thought. Yeah, I should do a bathroom. I should do a bath stream with the background of Vegas. There we go. Thanks, guys. Here's some of my bath water. I'll sell it to you. What? Okay. Has a thought farted in the tub and then sold the farted in the tub bath water? Has that been done yet? I'm just trying to think out of the box here. You don't think so, X-Ray Girl? There should be... Is it Amaranth? What the fuck's her name? Amaranth farted in the tub bathwater. Amaranth? I just want to say Ambelan again. Only hoes. Yeah, Amaranth sells farts in a jar, but what's sadder, Roger, is people buy them. People buy them. I think the girl's quite the capitalist, and she's working with what she's got, and she's going to be set for life. Not sure about her relationships and like what's going to happen when she hits the wall, you know, and the wall of age that we all fucking hit. Hopefully she'll be like, I'm done with that shit. I'm just going to go live my life and travel the world and not worry about fading beauty and all that shit, and just like be happy. Grand Potato for $4.99. A's books say, as book says from Firefly, there is a special place in hell for those who do bad things with kids and those who talk in theaters. Well, there's a special place in hell for me for a lot of stuff. Talking about talking in theaters, obviously, by the way. Nerdrotic OnlyFans when? Oh, that's apocalypse shit. The 4 horsemen will be coming. The angels will be sounding the trumpets. The 7th seal will be opened. It'll all be over then. No way it's a male baby. Hollywood doesn't do sons, says Quantum Range Power. Well, for Fantastic Four, well, it's got to be Franklin. I mean, they do have a daughter later, but Jeremy has had to pimp me out to pay for a Switch 2, says Jeremy's Trump body pillow. Oh, yeah. At this point, the MCU should just cancel whatever else they have left and just get the last 2 Avengers movies out and call it a day. I agree with that, Jason C. And obviously, there's going to be a shift. I've been told that they do a soft reboot after that, and that's why they did cancel everything. The only thing outside of Fantastic Four and the Avengers movies is Spider-Man, but they don't really control Spider-Man. We shall see. Blade got canceled. Where do we watch Monday night? Monday Square Ups. I left 3 super chats in 3 weeks and haven't gotten to catch the replay since they're always on a Square Up, and I missed them all. They're done right here. And Ryan talked about it, Bob. They're on Nerdrotic Live. Nerdrotic Live is which we are right now. Albert, not a retro, for $2. Vanessa Kirby is a canine cutie. Please stay visible. I think Vanessa Kirby's hot. She's unusual hot, but she's hot. You didn't have a 6.7. Did you have is there another one? Dude, 6.7 would cause fucking damage. Like that would buckle freeways. Let me check. Hang on. I saw 5.1. I'd have felt if there was a 6.7, I'd have felt it here. But you never know. $5.2. So they've upgraded it to a 5.2. They just had a 3.5 in Borrego Springs. And that was up in the mountains. So how'd y'all feel it? Did you feel it in San Diego? Yeah, if that sucker was a 6.7, I'd have fucking felt it. This building would have been rocking. Yeah, you had a 0.0 in the UK, Darth Vulva, but you know what? A bunch of people got stabbed with fucking machetes, and they had to make the ninja sword illegal for some reason. All right, where was I? Where Holly Weird shouts, "Save us!" I will whisper, "No." That's TJ Jordan. Grand Potato for $1.99. Did X-Ray Girl give that guy's brother 5 big booms? Maybe. Hoffrey RC51 for $5.99. They're going to make him gay and not realize the irony of being Johnny Flame. Nope. JC Conway for $20. Hey, Shad, I really loved your book, Shadow of the Conqueror. I started my own book series and just released a 3rd volume on Amazon. It's called Saint Saga the Black Beast. It's sword and sorcery with gunslinging. Oh, that's fun. Fan Y for 100 Swedish krona. They are saying female characters are only value are their physical strength. Bring back the femme fatale when female characters use their feminine wiles to get what they wanted. Yep, they still do in real life. The trailer for Mission Impossible 8 is making me excited. It's a good trailer, TJ Jordan. I liked it. If Gary is Lord Humongous, who is Wes and who is Wes's boyfriend? Shad and Disbrew. I'm just going to pick a couple names. Mr. Derp for $9.99. Hanging out with my nieces and nephews tonight. Hearing their names on YouTube will blow their minds. Hello, Owen, Annie, and Will. I wish I would have gotten that sooner. TJ Jordan for $5. You know, I'm surprised that Taylor Sheridan can get away with masculine men despite some of the woke in his shows that the studio pushes. I am too. Well, he can get away with it because he makes he is the most powerful. Ryan Murphy was considered the most powerful TV creator in streaming a while ago. It's Taylor Sheridan now. He is the king of TV. Everything he makes is kind of a hit. And he doesn't really do writers' rooms. He just kind of writes shit on his own. He writes a lot of shit. Not shit, but he writes a lot of stuff. You know, he like produces a lot of stuff. Owns an entire fucking ranch now and leases it to himself. Smart dude. The boys on BBC were struggling without you, Gary. I heard. Well, you know, I was told I was the boomer. Guess not. Guess not. Guess not. Excited for the meetup. It's my first anything I need to know. Just show up. Ryan, are we doing a shot? Also, Jay and Silent Bob and in Call of Duty thoughts. I have no desire to see Kevin Smith, but enjoy. Yeah, maybe Ryan will do some karaoke. I don't know if there's karaoke there, but maybe Ryan will do some singing. Beardo's Dorito shaped body for $10. I really wanted to like this show, My normie dad liked it until this week's episode. We still haven't resolved the White Tiger murder. Oh, it was the cops, obviously. So many loose ends that have just been dropped from the show. It'll get like resolved in the last 5 minutes of the last episode. No Karen Page, no fucking we got the Punisher for one scene. Attack Story, $5. Rewatching X-Files, also, yeah, it's fucking great. Finished first movie last night, getting so much more out of it this time. What a series. Thoughts on the first movie? I like the first movie. I think it's really important. And I got way more out of it later than I did at the time too. I'm on we're on season 8. So we're about to lose. Well, we've lost Mulder basically. And we're going to lose Mulder until the very end of season 9. But yeah, I'm still enjoying the hell out of it. Rod for $9.99. Hey, Gary, I can't get any friends to watch The Penguin and/or The Gentleman completely. Checked out of all the MCU, whom are the target audience. They simply don't care. Can apathy be fixed? Not really. Like when people are angry, shit can be fixed. Apathy, you have to let things rest at that point. That's the point where you're like, okay, we shut it down for a little while. If you can't get them to watch The Penguin, I mean, especially The Gentleman, it's not connected to anything. Like you could get them to watch The Gentleman. I say try harder. But The Penguin's connected to something. Andor's connected to something, so I don't blame them. But The Penguin's great. I'm on Captain America Brave New World right now, and what the fuck? There's a super-powered rat midget weirdo freak named Ruth Bat Seraph, which is clearly over insert of Ruth Bader Ginsburg in this film. The fuck, man? Well, she's Sabra. She's Sabra. It's hard not to think that, though. She is Captain Israel, basically, Krog. TJ Jordan, 3 parts for $15. Regarding 1923 season 2 finale, I'm mixed. It did satisfy my 2-year wait, especially Spencer being allowed to be freaking masculine in the finale. But season 2 is filled with a ton of issues. 2 deaths I didn't like, boring Indian subplot, and seeing Spencer kicking ass was way short, but awesome. And my mom came up with a better ending that makes me wish it was canon. Overall, still love season 1 and 2. Keeps it from being better. 1883. 1883 is better than 1923. 100%. The Indian subplot, which is, you know, is connected to, it's rainwater. It's his ancestor. But you really don't get any of that until you hear her fucking name. It didn't need to be there. It was a waste of fucking time, and there's no way it connected in any way to the Duttons. Yeah, it kind of took away for me. Oh, 4. So it's 4 parts for 20. I forgot to mention that the prostitute scenes in 1923 are disturbing. Didn't help my mom and dad were also watching. We all agreed to fast forward. I didn't mind that because it really showed Timothy Dalton's character as being an evil fuck. He was just an evil piece of shit. And it's good to have just an evil piece of shit bad guy. Timothy Dalton's great. Just finished the Fellowship audiobook. Hot damn, it's so good. And Andy Serkis is phenomenal. I'm excited to start Two Towers, and I got to say I'm happy Frodo isn't as gay as Elijah makes him in the movies. Elijah sucks so hard. Oh, I disagree. He's different, though. No, Frodo is in the books. He's a lot more forthcoming, a lot more stern, and he's badass. Frodo is badass. But then, you know, he kind of ends up in the same place Elijah does in the books. At least season Cole Hauser for $5. At least in season 4 of 24, they streamed the trial of Secretary of Defense Heller for a season. 24 was the best. I love 24. Crazy Tiger Person for $10. Gary, have you seen the Primitive War trailer? And could you possibly give it a reaction to it? It's originally came from a book series. It's basically Jurassic Park meets Vietnam movies. I haven't. I don't have the ability to do it here, but I will watch the trailer. I've heard good things. That sounds fun. I love it when they mix genres like that. Should have cast Michael Obama as the prez for G20. Well, they did. That was a fun review, by the way. Thunderstorm for $9.99. Gary, a tip. Read 3 words, stop. Read 3 more. It works. If you read the words slowly, it sounds like John Wayne or Matthew McConaughey. All right. El Cuatro Fantastico, starring Pedro Pascal and Richie Ricardo. Muck Farvel or Fuck Marvel, says Fernie Magic. Alex Belfour for $4.99. Look in the sky. It's the modern torch. So sensitive and thoughtful. Man Bear Pig for $5. Fuck you, Gary. My first super chat last week and you didn't even read it. Still love you. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I deserve that. Lexicon Hellhound for $10. I heard them say on the Durham report, they follow Nerdrotic and Drinker. Funny how folks I like in geopolitics also like people I like in entertainment. Oh, the Duran. Hang on. Why did I say Durham? That's cool. I turned 38 today. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday. Can't think of a better way to spend my birthday than with the FNT crew. Jessica Avery. Happy birthday, Jessica. Happy late birthday. Sorry. The audiobook needs to include the blooper reel. DJ Wellman, it might. Excuse me, Disparu, says Brightest Day Audio Book Productions, LLC. Andrew Valdez for $4.99. Raycon are trash. Glad you are using your integrity well. I like Raycon. I don't think they're trash. How are they? Like, you might not like the headphones. They're not trash. I have Raycon. I've used Raycon forever. So it's not selling my integrity by having an ad for something I already owned for years. The Minecraft thing seems like an evolution of the Morbius thing. They're selling so much popcorn, not like they need to clean the theaters, though. Yeah, that's true. Strider for $4.99. Watched Alien ROM. It's shockingly amateur and badly acted. CGI Ash looks so bad. Oh, Alien Romulus. I'm with you, Gary. Thank you. I thought the movie was regurgitated shit. I thought there was some stuff that I think the director put on something original, but I think it was just a run through. It was a cover band doing greatest hits of better bands. That's what it was. And at the time when it came out, I got a lot of shit. It's my most downvoted. I mean, it's not ratioed. It's nowhere near ratioed. But it's at like 92% upvotes to downvotes. But that is, usually it averages like 98% on my channel. It's at 92. So most downvoted video on my channel. And I'm not changing my fucking mind. I didn't like it. I didn't fucking like it. Macaque for $5. We are finding out that what gender my sister's baby is tonight. Chat. Any more guesses? Well, it's either a dude or a chick. So we got a 50-50 chance, Macaque. Raincore for $2. 1.5 years sober. All right. Thanks for being an inspiration, Gary. Dude, you did it yourself. That's awesome. Maximus BT for 99 cents. Thank you for donating 99 cents. Bieber and Styles, Taylor Swifting. There you go. Judah for $2. On time, miracles do happen. Rarely. Stephen De Leon for $2. See all you salad tossers in Vegas. Shout out West Texas. Yeah, that's true. Hail FNT, I'm 2 weeks late on this subject, but I'm surprised no one mentioned Fantasia among Disney soundtrack. A great use of classical music. It is, Gene. I will give it up for that. What Twazak told you Daredevil rallied at the end. You got done, mate. It was some bad info. It was ish fine. It's somebody who works at Marvel. Aurora Uplinks for $5 submitted a film script, told them I would take a low bid on the script if they would just read it. Oh, well, sort of hoping someone will bite for once. Make your own stuff, Aurora. Because then they'll take it. And if they make money off it, you won't make any money off it. And you won't even get credit. What's everyone else's thoughts on Aslan news? It's as dumb as the Black Snape news. And it's probably real. Aslan is a male lion. I mean, the mane would give it away. And the whale actually is out there. And I've talked about this before. A female only has a lion when there is a genetic imbalance. Basically, it's fucking a mutated freak and it's rare, or in captivity, which is still rare. Male lions have manes. Also, it's Jesus Christ, who is a dude. So they've learned fucking nothing. They've learned nothing. And you know what sucks is all of genre is going to get fucked for this. So like I focus on genre. I like fantasy. I like sci-fi. I like superhero stuff. I like a drug deal gone bad. I love this stuff. And it's all going to get trashed. And maybe it needs to be at this point. Maybe it needs to be rested. Maybe it needs to be rested. Kenneth LaRocca says, hail, Gary in chat. Hail to you. Thank you, sir, for being a member for 19 months. Gary, check out Torpedo Comics in Vegas. I go every time I'm here. Are you going to do sightseeing? Go check out the Hoover Dam, Area 51, Lake Mead. Maybe Area 51. But I'll go to Torpedo Comics because it's owned by the drummer from System of a Down. I've chit-chatted with in DMs before. But we will be going there, but I got to wait for Garrett. Happy 420 to all who celebrate. That's in 6 days. You're celebrating early. You celebrate 420 every day, don't you, Bong Rip Eddie? Abigor has been a member for 25 months. Once Snape goes black, the whole series is off track. For the Emperor has been a member for 1 month. Cheers. Boschka Blue has been a member for 4 months. Cheers. Dr. Schlurpo has been a member for 6 months. Cheers. WG has been a member for 23 months. Black Snape. Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it? Hi, King Fanor, Alpha Chad of Middle Earth, a member for 3 months, says, greetings, Gary. Hope you're having a great day. I am. And I got a whole day ahead of me because I'm on the Pacific time zone. So it's like 6 minutes to 11. Hitchhiker 42, member for 1 month. Severus Snape is not really an African name, is it? No, it is not, but they don't care. And why does it matter? It's just a story. Okay, if it doesn't matter, just keep them white then, like I said in my video. Hey, Gary, I can't get we already read this one. Hopefully you've worked that out. Gary, have you heard anything on Reed's powers being that he can see into the multiverse because Feige hates the stretchy thing? I haven't heard anything like that, but we haven't seen him use his stretchy powers. And if Feige hates stretching powers with Reed Richards, that's fucking retarded. But we have not seen his stretching powers once. I don't think so. Maybe we did, and I didn't remember. Correct me. Did they show stretchy powers? Feige hates the stretchy powers? Are you fucking kidding me? I would have. My guy at Marvel would have said, no, they don't use stretching powers with Reed. He would have told me. Because he would have been like, dude, he's a comic book fan. But that's retarded if it's true. Gary left San Diego just in time to miss the 6.7 earthquake that we had. Your freeways would be destroyed if it was a 6.7. It was a 5.2, but that's still significant. Did you all feel it in San Diego? Any San Diegans in here? Any whale vaginans in here? Did y'all feel it? I am not far from I'm like 300 miles from San Diego. I should have felt it, but I didn't. Reed Richards stretches out as a doormat for Sue. You felt it, Hertz Donut? Where were you? You felt it in LA? All right. I felt it. Yep. Who's in Temecula? Temecula, north of San Diego, felt it. Yeah, that's for sure. My mom used to live in Temecula. Yes, there was an earthquake in San Diego. Snape Pascal. Yeah. Rancho Bernardo felt. Oh, you're in Rancho Bernardo. That's right. You're in RB. You're in RB. Lovely Rancho Bernardo. It's a nice place. You didn't feel it in Orange County, Double J? Whoever felt it, dealt it. I feel nothing. Well, yeah, it's because you're a robot, Eric. You're in Mission Hills. I used to live in Hillcrest, which is east of you. Got 2 alerts. You got the alerts. Felt it in Oceanside. You're in Central Valley. You're not going to feel it. You get hurricanes. Yeah, fuck hurricanes, man. Fuck hurricanes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So the plan for this week is going to be kind of up in the air. Real BBC tomorrow at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning for me. Jesus. And no Nooner for Wednesday because Chris will be on his way here, I think. Friday Night Tights will be in studio at the podcast studios run by Alex and Matthew from the Salty Nerd podcast. Go give them a subscription. And if you are in town and you need to record videos, you need to record a podcast, they will meet all your needs. And the studio is getting better. I've seen what's to come, and it's pretty fucking amazing. So it is good stuff. Sabre Springs, Poway. A lot of Padres live in Poway. How about them Padres, by the way? Thanks, Darth Vaul. Yeah, that was the podcast studios. They are available. They are available to rent. Yeah, it's a good place. They got it down. And they have security. Fuck the Cubs. Padres. Diplomatic immunity. Did I use that too much? Fun with collecting. I hope I didn't use it too much. South Africa. Diplomatic immunity. Go Braves. And we beat your ass earlier this year. Dude, I'm going to talk shit as a Padre fan. We find new and interesting ways to lose, like all other San Diego teams. So the Padres are a streaky team. When they're hot, they're hot. When they're not, they're fucking not. And I'm enjoying. Fucking the Giants are good too. So my son's happy. My oldest son's a Giants fan. Oh, the poor Pirates. Your rookie of the year didn't deserve it, by the way. Jackson Merrill was fucking rookie of the year, and you know it. Go sports team. Hey, it's the last sports team I root for is the Padres. It's because it's the only one that stayed in San Diego, even though I didn't stay in San Diego. But yeah, I've been going to Padres games since I was a little baby on my dad's knee. So yeah, the Dodgers will probably win because they're the best team money can buy. You know, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. All right, we're gonna run. I'm gonna go and God, do I have? Yeah, make a fucking Black Snape video. We'll see. Probably. Because I was gonna do a Daredevil review at the end of the season because it's gonna be a lot different than the first one I made. I still might do that. We'll see. Play it by ear. I'm in Vegas, and I kind of wanted to spend a couple days with my wife. Go Lakers! Get out of here. Good stream, Gary. Thank you. Go Tit. Great job, X-Ray Girl. Thank you to the Modrotics. Thanks to everyone who left the super chat and donation. Yes, we're all gay. Thanks to Rumble. And we will see you. Oh, I got a message. Hang on. We will see you. When are we going to see you? We're going to see you. We're going to see you. Oh, wait. Do we have Rumble rants? Hang on. Do we have Rumble rants, X-Ray Girl?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. We have a few here if you want me to whip through them quickly.
Yeah, read them, please.
All right, Mod Eric K for $1 says they should have made the new Potter show 100% black. Call it Hassan Potter. Kind of like the Wiz movie. Okay. Choose Nose for 5 says, Gary, did you really expect they wouldn't make Snape black? You sweet summer child. You stupid stunt for $2. I hope the students have their Snape whistles ready, or there's going to be an F ton of money charms inbound. Choose Nose for $2 says it's UK. Their government is totally fine with black Snape canes. Oh my goodness. Flanini for $1 says, hey Gary, any updates on the book publication? Are you going to GRM on us? Hail the Fellowship. It's going to happen.
Oh no! It's the book is finished. Like the book is finished. I'm not going to GRRM you because the book is done. We are just they're like getting the specs together, art specs and assets together, and just setting it up for the print run. So the book is finished. The book is finished.
And Grand Noms has become a monthly supporter. So cheers. And that's it.
Okay. So I got some, my Marvel guy just text me. For your information, that bearded, here, I'll be on camera for that bearded Doctor Doom RDJ photo going around online, not how he looks in the movie. Not how he looks in the movie. So there you have it. There you have it. You can start counting the day. Like it's actually been over 5,000 days for George R. R. Martin in my book. It would have been out sooner, but we had the death in the family, so that kind of put things back. But the book's done. So we are just putting together specs, and that should be quick. They have another launch they're doing right now, so we're next in line after this. They're launching another book right now. There you go. There you go. So thank you, X-Ray Girl. Thank you to the Modrotics. Thanks to everyone who left a super chat and donation. You help keep the lights on. Thank you to Rumble. Yeah, I stopped caring about anything Marvel. I think a lot of people have. AJ, I think a lot of people have. So the next time you will see me is tomorrow on Real BBC. Have a very good day, everybody. And if you're in Vegas, I'll see you soon.